Hi there, everyone. I'm Rebecca King, and I'm here talking to you from the central part of Canada. I'm actually on holidays, but I just want to jump on here, as Heather has done, to talk to you a little bit about why Kenya and why missions. And it goes way back, actually, with Invictus. It goes way back to 2009 when we first felt that call to begin to nurture and establish a ministry. For profits, basically. And of course, that's grown and expanded and changed. And when we became a charity, an official charity, we wrote it into our definitions that we wanted to be part of mission. And that's a huge word. I know we're not going to unpack it today, but basically, God hasn't just called evangelists to go into all the world and preach the gospel or make disciples. He has called all of us. And it seems in the last year and a half that this has been something that God has called us to. And so we have jumped on that. We have answered the call. We've said yes to the Lord, and we began in Kenya. And there are several reasons for that. And I'm not going to go into all of them, except that God has opened for us a door of ministry there. And it's just like when Paul talks in 1 Corinthians about being in Ephesus and saying he was going to stay there because God had opened a door of effective ministry for him. That's why we've started in Kenya. The door is open. We have been given favor, and we have the heart of the Lord for that nation. And so it's a blessing, a big blessing to be able to go there. And you know, prophetic people and the prophetic movement sadly has become so inward focused and so much about me, and my anointing and my calling and this and that. And God has just been speaking to us at Invictus Kingdom Ministries that it is wrong and that he wants us outward focused and joining in with the family of God in a greater way. And missions is a part of that. And also, we're called to go to not just great, big, huge, prosperous places. We're called to go through the small doors, and we're called to go to people who can't give back to us. And so that's why I'm jumping on here and asking for your help. And we can't actually do that without you. We can't do it without your generous support. We can't function without finance. We need money to do this, and we need you to partner with us in all of this. And I'm asking for your donations without shame, without embarrassment. And we want you to help us out. We want you to be a part of our journey. If you have a heart for missions, if you have a heart for the lost coming to Jesus, if you have a heart for those in whatever area of ministry that you are in, for those people to be touched by the Spirit of God and encouraged and poured into in ways that you and I take for granted, we just ask that you open your wallets and give generously. Give generously. We all need Jesus, and we want to be a small part. We recognize we're just a part of these worldwide missions and this worldwide missional movement that God seems to be spearheading again and starting up again. I'm so thankful to be part of an organization that has this at the central part of who they are. And we get to go. We get to love Jesus. We get to love other people in Jesus, and we get to serve. So important for all of us. So please give generously. And I just thank you in advance. Bye-bye.